Hello, welcome back. There's no music in this room and it's kind of awkward. So let me go someplace with music because for some reason I feel more comfortable talking that way. This counts as music. Close enough. Anyway, last time I made some pretty good progress on finding these signs, despite my spending an entire episode having no idea where to find this room and having to look it up in a previous video after that. I found that I had done a poor job of tracking which signs I had found and had sort of double-dipped on marking one off. This one that I did right in, I believe it was this spot. Yeah, right here, I think. This was... the fourth sign is on a ledge over water under a glass dome. I also thought this fit the description of the 10th sign is at the circular window to the vastness of space, and marked that one off by accident. But no, I still have to find that one. So my theory remains that it may be the derelict ship cockpit, so I'm going to try there. I asked about the fishermen, and people... Despite my trying extremely hard to specify what I wanted to know, I still found out a little more than I wanted to, which is that apparently the fishermen can never be accessed. Though I could have read that wrong, that could have been misinformation, so who knows. So I can't fully trust that information, but anyway, at the very least I know that I cannot get to him right now, and that's what I was after. So the forgotten creature, not the fisherman. I, just a minute ago, had a new theory about what it might be. I believe the thing I'd be looking for would be in the jungle sector. So I have theories about that one and the circular window to the vastness of space. The last one, the final sign, is at ancient ruins covered by glass. That one I'm not so sure about. Like, I guess for that one I would just go back to the ruins and look for, let's see, which teleport took me to the ship. It was this one, wasn't it? I think it was that one. I was in the middle of saying, right, if I can find these other two signs, then I think the sensible thing is just to go to the ruins and look for anything that appears to be glass, because I was never, when I was there, I never had an eye toward that clue, basically. So if I saw glass, I did not make a mental note of it. I might have seen it. I don't know if I saw it. But yeah, there could have totally been. Because ancient ruins sure sounds like it describes the zone of this game known as the ruins. That would make sense. And it's at least hinted that that's what the creepy black and white place is. You do look fairly circular. You are to the vastness of space, but you don't take my code. At least not standing on the teleporter, and that's the only spot in the room that stands out. So, that's octagonal, kinda. That's not circular. Then again, what is a circle in a game made of pixels? That's not a circle. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't have even... It's an ellipsoid, if anything. If anything, rounded. Logic. Was this a way I could go backwards? Like, this was the return trip, but it can also be the way in, I think? Yeah. Like, there are a lot of windows to the vastness of space here. I just need to find the one that's circular. The cockpit sure seems like my best bet. I remember when this place seemed extremely threatening, and I died a lot trying to get through it. So cockpit should be right in here. That looks pretty circular, or spherical. Yep, that was it. Got it. Okay, cool. So that's one more done. Next up, creature long forgotten. Right, I had a theory. I won't tell you what it is, but I'm going to walk to where I think it is. However, I do worry. This might be another one of those cases where I know what the room looks like, but I have no idea where in the station to find it. Like, I think it's in the jungle sector. I know it's a room that I have not been to for a very long time. And that actually narrows the search more than you might think it would, because I've been in almost every room in the station fairly recently. But the jungle sector, for some reason, I don't find myself having a lot of occasions to go there. It definitely wasn't on this ship, right? Yeah, it probably wasn't on this ship. Let's hope it's not. Yeah, so I think it's like jungle sector, kind of upper left, or lower left, something or other. Let's take a teleporter and see if it gets me there. Closest one, I guess, would again be up here. It's nice that the dash sound is not louder and more annoying than it is, but with the frequency that I hear it, I would not mind if it were slightly quieter and slightly less annoying. I mean, yeah, it could be so much worse, but it could also be improved slightly, certainly. I guess I could just not use it as much, but why? It's the most efficient way to move around. Okay, so let's go up one tile. And I think this is going to be left? It was near a power-up. Yes, I believe this is the room. Let's see if I'm right. This is not the room I thought it was. Is the next one the room I thought it was? Right. No. No. Okay. Well, the search is on. I'm pretty sure it was close to a power-up. Go back. If it was close to a power-up and it was in the jungle sector, then maybe... No, the power-up definitely was not triple shot. Oh, boy. So the thing I'm looking for is the Chozo statue. I distinctly remember there being a Chozo statue that crumbled when I shot it, and I thought there was a room directly behind it with a power-up inside. Maybe there wasn't a power-up? Let's see, jump booster. I don't think it was there, but I also don't feel like I've been in that specific spot recently. Definitely was not here. No, not the rough map, not Dash Booster X. Hookshot's plausible. No, that's not it. It was on the left side, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on the left side. I shot it, it crumbled, then there was like a secret to the left or below. Yeah, it's going to be one of these things again. It was not the charge shot. I've been here recently. Definitely not propeller upgrade. It is reasonably likely that I am misremembering that there was a power-up there. That would not surprise me at all. Definitely not research station. It was much earlier than that. I don't think it was the derelict ship. No. Yellow keycard was going this way, and that just led to the plague hive, sure. Not supercharge, for sure, right? I can only be so sure about any of these things. Was not the Class D Guardians. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm just going to have to wander until I find it, I'll bet. Mystery orb, the riddle, teleport. Could have been a floppy disk behind it. That's very plausible. Okay, let's look at the floppy disks and see if there's anything that might fit that description. And jog my memory. I hope this isn't another thing where I'm forced to go look at old video footage to figure out where... What is this? Where is this? What's this area right here? Oh, that's the way back from Muya's fight. That was here. I remember that. Okay, I guess I'm just going to search around. I'll check the jungle sector first, because I still feel like that's the place I've spent the least amount of time recently. And I guess I'll be back with you once I find what I'm looking for, because I know what it looks like, I just don't know where to find it. Massive worker robot. It's not really forgotten. Also not really a creature, so no. Nope, chose a statue, still a better theory. I'll be back. Alright, I finally found it. I did have to resort to checking past video footage, just because my search through the station on my own was getting nowhere. So I've spent a decent amount of time in this room, because it led to a couple of other places. Down to the left was the password entry, down to the right was the way to supercharge. Over here, though, is a way I don't usually go. Leads to these weird things, which only appear in this one room? I don't think I've seen those anywhere else. Man, this was quite a thing to navigate back when all I had was the hook shots and double jump. Right, there's one. Oh, here, he died. Cool. His last projectile had to go away too. Alright, so I think this is the spot. I probably either stand on its claw here, or more likely right here. That's it! Okay, so... oh, right. I knew that mushroom was something. That's a one-way. Okay. Alright, so that's all but one. Just updating my notes, sorry. Okay, so that means all I have left is... the final sign is at ancient ruins covered by glass. Okay, let's go to the ruins. Or what I think is the ruins anyway. That means I want to be way up here. Yeah. Okay, there's a teleporter. It'd be convenient if there were a teleporter in there, but whatever. This isn't too long a walk, I guess. Like I've said before, all the teleporters in this game are spaced just far enough away for it to be slightly inconvenient when you want to get to all the places you want to go. Like, just a few more teleporters scattered around would be quite a quality of life improvement. Alright, so I got all those riddles a lot quicker than I thought I would. Well, all except the last one so far, I guess. A lot of them sure seemed like just total stumpers up front. But some of them had helpful random insights, like the bit of metal in the road I couldn't complete because I just happened to visit the planet. I mean, that makes sense. Stuff like that is best if it looks cryptic, but then ultimately isn't that bad to find. Okay. Now, first thing I want to see, what does this room currently look like? That's what I thought. I can go up here for some reason. For no reason that seems particularly useful. Okay, so what I need to do is to watch out for No. This looks like a special spot, because the ground's kind of red there, but whatever that is, it's nothing. I need to look for glass. Where would I find glass in this place? Okay, so I've saved. If I want to go to the weird place, I need plasma field and nothing else. That's awkward. If I press up and left at the same time, apparently I was alternating between which one was triggering first, and I was just re-enabling every power-up I disabled. There we go. Right, so glass. Where on earth would I find glass in here? And how well do I know this maze by now? This puts me at the bottom of that room. I could follow the directions again and get to that one crystal room that was... the room that had a computer behind crystals that it seemed like I couldn't get into. Let's go ahead and do that, and maybe I'll find some glass on my way. D-L-L-U. Watch for glass. Let me just double check the wording of that. It was, the final sign is at ancient ruins covered by glass. Do I know for sure that this is the DLLU clue? I don't feel like I do, but I think it is. There's a button, not a computer, that's right. Okay. This is not the spot. Button. Why is that there? Yeah, let's look at the map. That'll help. Crystals are not glass. They're crystal. What happens if I go down there? I've never tried that. Oh, it just takes me back here. I see. Wait. Where? Hang on, is this different? Left, left, down, down. No, this is the same. Okay. It just takes me back a few steps, not all the way. So that remains a mystery. I also wonder if there are other alternate ways I can go here. That just takes me here. That has the appearance right there of a place I could fall down to from some other place. That's never happened to me, though. Glass. Computer screens have glass in them, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Is this covered in glass? No. Can't tell if that's glass or not. What material is a pixel of that color? It is still perfectly possible that these are the wrong ruins. I don't see any glass here. This all tends to look pretty much the same. Like, if there were glass here, it totally would have stood out. So let me entertain the idea that maybe these are not the ancient ruins I'm looking for. And maybe I'm looking for... Okay, so... Other theories were temple and derelict ship, and there could also be something else less obvious. Like, derelict ship has a lot of glass in it. There was definitely no spot that was uniquely covered in glass there. So I don't feel like that's a good fit. Ancient ruins covered by glass. So temple. Was there any glass in the temple? I'm in the temple. How convenient. Is there glass here? If there were, where would I look for it? Covered in glass. Hey! That looks like glass to me. Hey! That's a handy little pedestal up there. Hey, look at that. I found it. This is it. Got it. That's the last one. Neat! That was surprisingly convenient. Man. I went from maybe these are the wrong ruins to finding the clue in like less than a minute. This is the wrong way. I have to go this way to get out. Okay. Okay! I got all of them. Let's see what's beyond the barrier. Which is all the way... Yeah, I have to... This is a long trip, kinda. Once again, another one of those clues where it just seems kind of unapproachable at first, but once you sit down to work it out, it's not so bad. All those weird little ledges like that, and the one above Dash Booster V that I found were just... They seemed like such mysteries, but I'm glad they stuck out as much as they did, even if it didn't make sense at the time. Once I came back to the place, I remember, oh yeah, there was a weird ledge there. That's definitely a sign entry place. Why are they called signs? I guess the eyeball is the sign there? I don't know. Does not make a whole lot of sense. Alright, let's do the power-up dance again. Wow, the repeat rate there is very low. That's how fast it goes if I just hold left. I kind of wonder what happens if I re-enable those when I'm standing inside the beam. I probably die when I come out of the pause screen. I don't feel like trying it. Save! Let's go over here! Will it be another final boss? Will it just be another ending? Will it be another whole zone? Ah, it'll be the other side of this. Uh-oh. I know what that thing is. You're going to be chasing me the entire time, aren't you? Oh, boy. Oh, of course you are. Right, yeah, every single screen I have to deal with this creepy thing. I'll bet it moves while I'm on the pause screen. That would be exactly like it, wouldn't it? No, okay. At least it's nice enough to have that courtesy. Alright, so creepy horror face chasing me the whole way through here. At least I know the way to go. It's going to be a particular pain in the Lost Woods screen, isn't it? Okay, so every screen, if I'm moving quickly toward a boundary, I should, well, not do that. Alright, you're there. Yeah, like this screen right here. This is going to be a mess, isn't it? No, he's not here. Okay. At least not that I can... Oh, yeah, he is. Of course he is. Okay, but he's not... Alright, that's fine then. I'm going to wait and see where you come from. Whoa! I saw something drip above. I think it's above me. Okay, cool. I made it. I'm glad I walked that road so many times. Oh, am I, still off the map? Alright, a thing to translate. No, I need to translate that on my own. How many is it? Just okay, so just the one, and then that opened. Be right back. It says, the ghost rests at the smiling face and returns here. So what, I gotta go to the smiley face, have the ghost there, and then come back with it? Okay, let's try that. So this thing is going to be with me just, like, permanently until I do something to deal with it, huh? Like, not even leaving the ruins will ditch it? Is what I'm hearing here? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a ghost following me. This entire time. Creepiest looking thing. Alright, sad ghost. Let's go see if we can make you happy at a happy place. That's right, that smiley face room never did have any significance until now. Finally it gets to. Hey ghost, are you still with me? Yeah, he sure is. Wow. What I doing? Where am I going? Right, teleporter. This feels kind of endgamey to me. I feel like this is about the last thing there is for me to do. There's still the boss rush, which I never went to. Teleporter, yes, here. Maybe that can be like a bonus video or something. I don't know if it'll even be interesting, because like it's just a boss rush. I've already fought all of them. Maybe I won't bother. Maybe I'll just do it on my own. I don't know. Opinions welcome, if somebody really wants to see it, or somebody really doesn't want to see it. I don't know. Alright, I believe to get to Smiling Face, I just want to go kind of... Yeah, okay, so it treats the screen boundaries weirdly. Like, I was moving right really quickly there, then suddenly it appeared at the left. Yeah, well, that fits with the first place where I encountered it. Yeah. Okay, so smiley face room just down here. Hey, ghosty. Have a rest. Maybe you'll be happy here. Oh ho! Okay. Alright. Ghost gone. And then returns there. So let's go through that sequence again. Yep, ghost seems to have calmed down. I should have saved there. Well, whatever. There's another one kind of on the way. still kind of wish I could dash diagonally. Just for convenience, if nothing else. Still no particular explanation for those holograms. Why were they whales before they were me? Why are they me now? Why do they show up in the locations they show up? I have unanswered questions. Stuff like Megasad and the reference and other just curious Mr. I Miss My Friends, I'm taking those as just references to the author's other work. That seems like it would make the most sense for what those look like. But maybe some have significance in this game that I don't realize. Yeah, Fisherman, supposedly you can't get to him, so I guess he's either just for flavor or again as a reference to something. His place is called Nowhere. I got the impression, looking at the author's website, that all of his other games have been much smaller and lesser known than this one. I should look through some of those and see if any of them are worth LPing, because that might be cool. I like smaller, lesser-known games sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean most of the time, really. Let's be realistic. Alright, hopefully this is the last time I need to do this dance. Though, what am I reading here that tells me this is endgamey? I guess it's just because, like, all of the clues for everything kind of came together and I don't have a large amount of remaining open mysteries. Like, there's nothing major. I'm on the wrong side of this. Dang it. So I do have to do the power-up dance once more. At least for this room. What a weird thing to use as a key mechanism. But at the same time, kind of fitting, because it gives a purpose to disabling stuff like teleport access, or keycard disabling had a purpose, but rough map, for example. Like, disabling that would have absolutely no effect otherwise. I mean, I guess it would hide those rooms on your map. Hey, speaking of rooms on the map, see that one near the middle that's not explored? I never found a way to do that. I may have to fight the the final boss again. Final boss I fought more than half the game ago. The virus. Just to see if he'll let me go to the right. He never did. Unless, maybe I did that during the fight and was able to fill that in, but then I could never save because I couldn't exit the fight and couldn't get to a save afterward. I should at least try that to verify that that's what I'm seeing there. Because that might make sense. Because, like, the first arena where I fought him was 3 wide, I think, probably. Okay, I think the right side is open now, and it wasn't before. 100. What's happening down here? 100. This feels like where I'm taking my place among the... Oh. I don't specifically recall seeing this face. I probably did and I just forgot. I remember all the others, but that specific one, I'm not so sure about. Control is taken away from me? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Fascinating. We have been following you with great interest. Your deeds are arrogant, but brave. Perhaps they should be rewarded. Hey, Muya. Do not let them any further. They tricked me and humiliated me, not once but twice. Their cunning and must not be given your consideration. But would defeating you not give them the right to a title? Technically, yes, but this one is not worthy. They're not even alive. They mustn't be granted passage any further. Are you alive? You just seem to be like a spirit ghostly thingy. Let us think. We disagree. They have fully followed the etiquette. We have nothing more to ask of you. They must be punished. It is necessary. Do they? Again, we disagree. No wrong has been done. They have earned their reward. I object of this. Feel free to. Surely you are not going to argue with us. Very well. It is decided then. Be prepared. Whoa. Whoa. Well, that was dramatic. This reminds me of another outstanding mystery. Look for the secret map. Could that really have been referring to the rough map? No. Like I'd be way past the rough map when I was able to see that ending. So this looks like the regular credits again. The ones I saw the first time. Let's see if it says anything at the end. Thank you for playing. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is the proper end of the game. 148%. Yeah, I got like a lot of percent at the end. Okay, cool. Let me do something. Ooh, sparkly. Yeah, that feels like a true 100%. Let me just, real quick, make sure that 148% is the true completion percentage, so that I'll know whether I'm done or not. I'll be right back. Well, I found some information. It's slightly confusing. I think, if I'm reading it correctly, I do have everything. However, if I start this file again, it seems this gives me some sort of New Game Plus thing. So you start over at the beginning, but with all your power-ups. And apparently... Right, generators... Okay, so right, this is just New Game Plus with all power-ups. Map is filled in except for this. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to refight bosses and stuff, but I do want to see, as the last little thing that continues to bother me, I didn't remember that. Oh, I had to break through those and they stayed permanently broken. Fascinating. Wow, yeah, the game's going to look a lot different here without all the changes that ended up getting made by everything that happened. Okay, so we'll get a short taste of what 100%, or sorry, New Game Plus looks like. Hey, wait a minute. No, that's right, that boss attacks me when I talk to that computer. I'm going to skip him entirely. Right, I'm just going to go straight here, initiate a fight with this boss. I don't really care about actually defeating it. I just want to see if I can go to the right and, well, annoying thing is, that will not let me look at my map, because I cannot look at my map during a boss fight. Wow, what an incredibly weirdly fiddly and annoying thing to be a problem. Like, that's a map square that I'm just never allowed to see filled in? Really? Really? Okay, sure, gotta refight this, which actually is going to be just as hard as the first time, because I have maybe not quite as many power-ups. I probably didn't have Dash Booster X then. I might not have even had Supercharge. Yeah, no, that was a long time ago. Never mind. And actually, can I even... No, I can't. This will just take me here with all these off and not help. Oh, man! Oh, this is... Yeah. What a way to frustrate a completionist. The completionist in me is super annoyed that I was never able to fill in that map square. Ah! And I can't go back and... because this is just a New Game Plus file now. And now it's up to 149 because I killed a boss. Alright, well, nothing to be done about it, I guess. Anyway, so basically I've decided, I think that's where I'm going to end. That's all the endings and stuff. As far as I know, the stuff I read implied there isn't another different ending if I complete New Game Plus, and that doesn't seem like the most interesting thing anyway. So, right, so that's Environmental Station Alpha. I'll leave the boss rush as an exercise for you to do, or for me to do on my own, because I just don't think it would be all that interesting to show it. I showed the first screen of it, I guess. I never actually initiated the thing. And now I can't. I have lost my ability to. So, right, I would have to complete New Game Plus first for that to become available. I didn't realize that was going to happen. Alright, well that's fine. Cool. Anyway, this game was super awesome. I'm very glad that I played it. This was a recommendation that had come up a couple of times, and for whatever reason I initially dismissed it because... Why did I initially dismiss it? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that was awesome. That was one of the best games I've played in a while. As I've mentioned earlier, it has a sequel in development, apparently. I don't know how far along it is, if or when it'll be released, but I'll have my eye out for it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this LP, and I'll see you for the next game.